Hi everybody, welcome back to Morel Design. I'm Bob and we are here to talk about custom jewelry. I do modeling and use additive manufacturing to sell my products. If you've been here before, thank you for returning. You'll notice a lot of changes, and that's what we're really here to talk about today is what's happening to my website and how I'm reorganizing myself on Shapeways. So if we take a look at my website, we shall find on moreldesign.com. I'll leave some links below for the different shops. But if I take a look at my website, you're probably, if you've been here before, you've noticed the scroll and all the different items, and they're kind of, kind of mixed up, and that's how my Shapeways site was. It was getting really large, and I want people to be able to come in and kind of navigate for what they want, and in a quick way figure out what which item they want, and then go from there. So how do I do that? Well, right now I'm still keeping with the splash page, but if you take a look at the top, you'll see 5 different options for the different shops. The celestial, and this is for all the astrology themes that I've done. Inspirations, which are just like the non-classified items that I've kind of just thought to myself, hey, this would really create an pendant, and I'll continue to populate this stuff here. And if it ends up turning into multiple variations of a theme, then I'll create a separate page from this. So this will be kind of the launching pad for anything that comes through. But as we go through, I'll probably be very busy keeping my genres up to date and just working on those. I think I have enough on my plate right now. So, get that kind of that creative, itch, and then, you get so much, and now how you have to kind of, feed the children and say, okay, now what do I do to get more astrology in there? Or in the next case, how do I get more into this genre? This is the identity genre where I'll probably continue to populate LGBTQ items in here, but I'll probably be doing this a lot slower as I go through and make sure that I'm not doing anything disrespectful or detrimental to the community. I want to make sure that it's servicing, their needs and not doing something stupid. So with that being said, there's only a few items on there now, and I plan on putting up a lot more. I just have to make sure I do my research correctly. Next one's going to be a really big one that I hope goes over really well, which is Massachusetts town pendants. So there's a lot of opportunity for designs because there's a few hundred or so towns in Massachusetts, and I'm not opposed to doing out-of-state stuff work. So if you have a request, maybe you're a Massachusetts transplant, you found my website, you would really like something from your home, feel free to send me something through my social media. For this kind of stuff, if it goes on my website, I don't really charge for design work. I just take it as, okay, the customers are needing this. I'm going to create it. I'm going to throw it on my website. If it sells, it sells. Maybe if it only sells for one person, then that's great. I would hope that one person feels happy with the product, and we'll go from there. But it's always great to get feedback from customers on what they want and how they feel about the product once they get it. So in the last shop that I'm going to have is Nordic runes. So this is one of the first large collections that I made, which it was more of an undertaking than I thought it was going to be, because there were just so many different types. And I may go through all these again and see if there's more not letter designs, but outside designs where we can look at and say, okay, maybe people who buy these things don't want to do a jump ring. Maybe they just want to have a pass through for a chain. And I'm going to probably create another version of each one. So we'll see how that goes. But they're going to have their own shop. So if I go back to the town pendants, each one's going to bring you back to Shapeways like as normal. So if you click on this on Ashland, it's going to bring you back to Shapeways. It's going to ask you what material you want it in, and go from there. But if you back up into it, it's going to have its own Shapeways shop, and you'll be able to see all the towns without getting mixed up in Nordic ruins or identity or other inspirations. People who can just come here and take a look at the towns and just go from there. And if there's multiple versions of a single town, then we'll have tags for that. So that's really the big change. I'm hope you find it easier to navigate. So that's really the big mission here, is to make sure that you're able to get to what you want as quick as possible, and then decide whether or not you want it enough to buy it or not. So let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions, I'm open. I'm always open. So you can always reach me through the social media links on the website, and you can also comment below in this video as well. So let me know what you think. All right, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.